Hello everyone, it is the one and only David Carter here to apologize to you. As you can very clearly tell when we get to the race, that the frame is completely off. Now, the recording software, I did not expect it to capture it in that way, but the resolution changes for the application to see if it could be bigger without going completely full screen has caused this issue. This will be fixed in the next race, but it was voted on to keep this one. So, we hope you enjoy today's running of the Ford 400 at Homestead Miami Speedway. Have fun! Hello everyone and welcome to the Homestead Miami Speedway. Man, what feels like a couple days for you certainly feels like several weeks to me, don't it? As always, I am David Carter, and we are live at this beautiful racetrack in southern Florida for race number 2 of the PROCAR Canadian Tire Cup Series. Last week out, it was Katie Martinez claiming the first points-paying Canadian Tire Cup race and the first Orlando 500. Can she back it up? Well, she starts on the front row, so she certainly has a good chance. Let's take a good look at that starting grid now that I bring it up. In row 1, this promotion. The AEW car of Jonah Burridge, alongside Orlando 500 winner Katie Martinez. In row 2, we have Bobak Fox alongside Logan Meloetta. In row 3, we have Eli the Wolf alongside John Hendrik Kramhoff. I'm sorry. I can't with that name. This is one of the cars that missed last weekend's Orlando 500. Let's see if they can get redemption here today. In row 4, we have the Raising Cane's machine of Trev Blake alongside Max Hansen. Okay. 4. In row 5, we have Damian Ernst alongside the number 17 of Riley Pugstar. Damian Ernst, I also believe, missed the Orlando 500 and actually ended up with a car on top of him. Another one looking for redemption. It was him or the 00 that missed. And behind them, row 6, we have Willow Blake alongside Nicholas Cameron. Behind them, we have John Smith alongside the number 64 of Matique Protonium. Next row is Blake Card alongside Jacqueline Trevisano. Let's hope Blake Card doesn't get dropped here too. Oh, sorry, I'm not supposed to break those walls. Behind them, Michael Heelan alongside Garden Dale. Then we have Caden Morgan alongside the 55 Liz Bandicoot. Behind them we have Artura Intrepid alongside the Prime Machine of William Ayers. Then it's Caden Lemon alongside Wyatt Wilkinson. Back behind them we have Cody Goforth alongside Aria Marin, another D&Q, a very Canadian car. Hopefully we get to see more of it today. Tina Klein trying to rebound from the engine issue last weekend alongside the 97 of Nerf Jones. Then it's Coyote Cathari alongside Franco Rossetti. Behind them, Cromroy Rosario alongside the number 00, Eusebi St. Ange. I hope I said that right. Carl Young alongside Daniel Voiles. Then it's Roach Rotfield alongside Hayami Kobayashi. Then it's Andrea Shiano alongside Darren Zhang. Behind them, Maggie Fox and the 40 of Larson Martinez. Rounding out the field, we have the 73 of Lucy Klein alongside Gotcha Racing. Gotcha had an issue in the duel that sidelined them from even having a chance. It went multiple laps down before the race ended. That'll do it for the starting grid, but before we go any further, I just want to kind of speak out of character here, and I want to thank you all for being patient here. Anyone who's stuck around, who stayed patient with the series. I know things have been moving slow, but as I kind of mentioned in that update video, or if you follow my main YouTube channel, we have had our own things to be dealing with. For one, the foster dog, who I'm going to try to keep it family friendly here, some absolute high-class individual decided to leave tied to a tree in the sun in Tennessee in the hottest part of the day. So we have been dealing with that, and I've also had other projects. I've had friends over, so I have been hammered with other things. I apologize if things have been slow. I haven't forgotten, and this series is very much alive. So now that I've said my piece, let's get into the race. Gonna get you a look at the weather for today's events. We have 81 degrees, clear skies, and 6-mile-per-hour winds. So now, here's the command. And there they go. Firing off. We will be racing into the night here. Much like the APCS race, but longer. "42 cars for today's event. I would say as always, but you'll see when we get to them that such is not the case. the cars go through turns 3 and 4. We are about to get the green for today's race. Jonah Burridge leads them. Pace car makes the hard left. And off turn 4. Green flag is in the air. We are racing here at Homestead. Great push by Boback Fox on that inside. And a great start by Jonah Burridge. Jonah looks like he'll lead the first lap and collect the bonus point. No, Maggie Fox to the that's Boback Fox to the inside. Wrong Fox. And Fox will steal it. Eli the Wolf was in contention for the APCS race yesterday, and now here he is again looking just as stout. To the inside. Great battle for Wolf and Fox. Martinez trying to get back into this. Back to the inside comes Burridge. Ooh. Looks like Burridge got a little loose there. Had to get out of the throttle. That allowed Boback Fox to the inside. And looks like Boback's going to clear for the 2-for-1 special. Here comes Meloetta. Eli close to catching the wall here. And there is smoke. Looks like we've had a problem. This is Smith and Voiles. Oh! And a heavy damage for Shiano. We'll get you pit stops first and foremost. But big incident through turn 1 from the looks of it. Now they're going to crawl down pit road here. This is a good shot of it. Into their boxes. Let's see what they do early in this race. Oh, we got strategies. It looks like, no, that's just Shianu leaving. Before Andrea's lost her lap. Not a good start for her. Let's get you a look at the replays. Well, here's the incident. 3 wide, nearly 4. Someone bounces off the wall and it hooks John Smith. Sends Willard Blake around. Cars barely sneak through, but that one doesn't. And then I believe up ahead, Shianu has a completely separate problem from the incident. There she is. Completely separate issue for Shianu. Maybe a tire going down, but big hits. Frame by frame in multiple angles. We can see the incident actually started well up there. It started with Trev Blake hitting the wall after 4 wide, comes down into his sister and Willow into John Smith. No, that's not John Smith she got into. That is Max Hansen. Hooks John Smith. Hooks Willow. You can see drivers like Zhang barely sneak through. Very close to a hit on Zhang. And then the big hit from Maggie Fox with nowhere to go. Ooh, I think I might see what caused the issue. It looks like Shianu did catch a little bit of him. Yup, she caught just enough to cut the tire from the looks of it. Ugh, and then Fox catches more than a piece of him. I wouldn't be shocked if that's done for the day for Smith. On board with Smith. He's completely helpless here. Ugh. On board with the California native Andrea Shianu. Yup, she caught enough to catch that tire, and that blew it. We will be right back with you. Welcome back, as the field has been a bit shaken up by the pit cycle here. We do want to preface that Andrea Shianu will not be waved around, as she did pit when the pits were closed. So she'll really be waiting to be sent to the back. As for the rest of them, we're going to see it when the field crosses the line here. We have a bit of change. As you can see, the 87 has retired from the race. She is done. Fastest lap is currently Logan Meloetta. We'll see what comes of that. The current leader is off of pit cycles Eli the Wolf, who had that great run yesterday. Of course, came up short to Grain Griggs. And in second, we have Riley Pugster, who I don't believe was up here before the pit cycle. And then Nicholas Cameron, Jacqueline Trevisanu, and Artura Intrepid. Your top 5. Back to Tina Klein, Bobak Fox, Caden Lemon, Comrade Rosario, and Logan Meloetta. Rounding out the top 10. DDM's been in a bit of a struggle, so has Brohan. Across both series, I'd say. We'll see if they can turn it around. Well, I don't know about both series, but still, it's definitely not looking good for the APS programs for either of those teams. Eli the Wolf, on the other hand, it's looking great for him. As we see the field going around the number 36. The owner driver. We will see where this goes. Sort out where your favorite driver is here. Down the back straightaway. Coming towards turn 3, they will double up once again, and we will be back to racing. So far, I like what I see. This track produces great racing, no matter what car you throw at it. And it's just always a joy to watch. Off of 4, the pace car once again makes the hard left turn down onto pit road, and we are back to green flag racing. A more even start. Small edge for the outside of Pugstar, but clear into 1 is the Wolf, followed by Nicholas Cameron in the number 2 car. In the 3 and 4, Cameron takes the lead. Maybe not quite. Off of 4, ooh! Very close to catching the wall there. See what I tell you? Here comes the 2 car. 3 wide for the lead, maybe 4 if we're feeling lucky. Are we feeling lucky? No, we are not. That's a pace car, camera crew. I'd like to watch the race, please. Here's Archer Intrepid. Into 1, going for the lead here. Into 1, off of 2, Archer in the 33. Can they clear in the 3? Yes! 3 wide behind. Bobak Fox in that Phantom machine. Caught a little bit of air last week in Orlando. Now looking to get the win here in Homestead. 3 wide once again. Very close quarters racing in the wall, it looks like. Or at least very close to it. They've still not broken away. Looks like a couple of them are trying to make that high line work. Great run for Cameron and Pugster. Oh, we had scraping on the wall as we had the flyby there. And this is well off the pace of everyone else, it looks like. No, I think it's just an issue. It looks... No, it's not even an issue. It's Archer and Intrepid having that big a lead. I did think it was someone else, but we do actually have an issue here with John Smith. Smith smacked down pit road. Major problem on that 25. They might have to pack that thing up. Getting 2 tires. Looks like that's been the issue for the 25. Something must have cut the tires down. As we see more scraping of the wall. Great run on the high side from that 33. Bobak has taken the lead. Now back behind him. Ooh. Up the track a little bit for Tina Klein. Now coming off pit road, how is this going to affect the lead pack? Smith merges mostly safely. I mean, he can't really go anywhere further than that. I think he did the best he could with what he had. But is minimum speed going to be an issue for that car? They're going 4 wide just to get around him. Oh, they're dusting him. Could have just been a product of being on the inside, because that did kind of go faster down the straightaway. It did. The car did stay even. If I can stop tripping over my words. He might be good, maybe. Well, it's certainly something PROCAR is going to be watching closely. As now, back to the front, it's become a 2-horse race. It's Tina Klein and Bobak Fox. No, wait, a 3-horse race, because there's Artura 2. As now, minimum speed being looked at for the 36. Ooh, they might park her. That damage must have done more than a tire. I'm hearing we're going to break, and we will be right back. And it's been made official. Andrea Shianu has been told to pull off of the racetrack. That car was going below the minimum speed. Such a shame how a slight clip has just derailed their whole day. As now we go back to the front, Tina Klein out in front of this field. Here comes the number 33 of Plutonium. No, wait, that's not Plutonium, that's Intrepid. Sorry. Making sure they're good. Meloetta into second. Here comes Kramhoff. Really needs that good run to recover. Meloetta going into the lead. Kramhoff looking to take it from him here too. Immediately. Just pass someone and get passed back. Oh, Meloetta. Looks to have just barely blocked in time. But that's not going to stop him. Here he comes. Meloetta forced high. And now the 33. Looking low on the 37. Not quite gonna get there. Great racing throughout the field here. As now we see another car up here. This is the number 0, Damien Ernst. Ernst looks to be getting worked on by the 33, but he's defending real well. Look at him making that outside work. At least for a little bit. He's cleared him. We have Tina up towards the front. Let's go find her teammate and sister. So we cycle through this field. Doesn't look very promising for the other half of the Klein sisters. 24th for that 73. In the wall a little bit, I heard someone. And that 3 wide, there's Katie Martinez, last week's winner. Looking like we're having a trend about repeat winners already. Katie Martinez, not even contending for the lead at the moment. Running in 14th, although consistency is what wins championships, so good on her, staying in the top 15. Nice little battle for the top 10 up here. Into the wall. That is Jacqueline Travisano. That is not healthy for your car. Leaderboard says the top 10 currently held by the 97. Not sure how accurate that is right now. We're not near the top 10. I don't think. Not after everything's cycled. Going 3 wide here. Into the wall. You can hear the tires really taking effect. Cars hitting the wall more. Oh, that one's way up there and into the wall. Could not get off it. I believe that was Heelan who hit it. So now the cars become just that little bit harder to handle as we go late into the run. And we got one with heavy damage. I believe the caution's out. This is Daniel Voiles on pit road. There's the caution. Voiles heavily damaged. Looks like there's been an issue with the 00 as well. Travisano involved. Pit stops are starting. Voiles looks to have had a very hard crash. We will get you a replay as soon as we can, but now the car's down pit road. Meloetta leads them. Wyatt Wilkinson's car stopped. And I believe the free pass, provided he was not involved in the accident, will go to the 25. That will be one of 3 laps back. There they are coming off pit road. We will be right back with a replay. Well, it was in fact Michael Heelan who was in the wall there, and it causes a massive pileup on the front straightaway going into turn 1. Big hits for these drivers. Big hit for Voiles. Voiles going on his side, the car completely destroyed. Here's your frame by frame. We are already 2 for 2 for Ugly Rex, and it's only been the first 2 races in Cup. Oh. Look at St. Ange nearly getting on their side. You see it here. car was caught just right to put it up onto two wheels. Klein with absolutely nowhere to go. She ends up hooking on, gets spun around. Those guys spin out. Some of them just going really fast. Looks like... Ugh. Someone got clipped there. Someone clipped St. Ange. Looks like it was Wilkinson just barely clipping him. You see Klein's car up there. Big hit! Right up there for the number 23 and Travisano. Wow. There's Wilkinson. Looks like the 9's gonna stop short of it. No, he tagged Wilkinson too. But let's get a look with the 23 for that horrific impact. It's right here. You see the 23 going in with a big head of steam. Carnage breaking out in front of him. Klein's barely going to avoid getting tagged there. He's going to come up in front of people, trying in vain to avoid that 71. Oh my God. I mean, his roof impacted that wall. Well, you could see it when he was up on his side. His roof just completely into the wall. I really hope he's okay. And the car just stationary on the banking. So you can see right here that not only did he hit the marooned number 71 of Travisano, you can see him get jacked up from behind as well by Gotcha Racing. That car already airborne across the nose of Gotcha into the wall. Oh my. I hope Boyles is okay after that one. I really do. Riding with Daniel Boyles. We'll get you back to the race and we'll update you on Boyles when we have one. Welcome back. 25 has been shown the wave around. Shown the free pass, and there he goes. That will be one of 3 laps back. Eli the Wolf had an issue before the wreck and had to come down pit road while the caution was out. He is not the leader, and he will not be getting waved around due to being on pit road and serviced and having hit the commitment line when the caution was out. So, your top 10 goes as follows. Logan Malueta, Jean Hendrik Kromhoff. I struggle so mightily with that name. Archer Intrepid. Damian Ernst, down a teammate. Nerf Jones, Matique Plutonium, Tina Klein, Riley Pugster, Katie Martinez, and Coyote Cathari. And shout out to Aria Marin for being up here in the 47 after missing the 500. Find your favorite driver in the leaderboard. They double up in turn 3. Ready to go racing off turn 4. Pace car makes the hard left turn, and we are back to racing. Premature on the call, but you get the idea. We're back to racing now. Good start by Meloetta. Pretty even for the outside and inside lanes. Meloetta has, I'd argue, the preferred lane. And he's going to be using that preferred lane to his advantage. Not anymore. Here comes the 33. Intrepid to the lead. Nerf Jones looking to follow. Very close and competitive race. Meloetta gets a great run there. Well out in front is the 44. Kramhoff on his own behind. Now they start to string out a little bit. Kramhoff now with the leaders here. That 37 Pennzoil machine, the only car in the field that has its number in a different place than the center of the door, is that smoke off of 2. Wilkinson looks a little slow. Ooh, that's not good for the 24. No smoke off 2, but that might be a DQ for the 24. Yeah, that car is definitely hurt. Top 3 are Intrepid, Kramhoff, and Nerf Jones. We will be right back with you after the break. Welcome back. Wyatt Wilkinson has been asked to park it for the day. In that mess, we have missed a lead change. Nerf Fox no, that's Nerf Jones, not Nerf Fox. Wrong Nerf. Taking the lead. But look who is not far behind. Tina Klein looking to the inside. And she will clear that team without a sponsor currently other than Nismo. A win could go a long way for him, as that 97's just lost all sorts of momentum here. Ooh, got some wall slapping off of 2. Nerf Jones gets back his momentum, but he has Damian Ernst looking to the inside. That number 0 driver is hungry for a win after not even making it. But he'll have to wait for the move because Nerf Jones is not done with Tina Klein. As you see the sun setting just a little bit. It is getting darker out here, and with that the track temperature will start to cool off. Perhaps that benefits some of these teams and their tires. Tina Klein now. Damien earns Tina Klein. Nerf Jones 3 wide down the back straightaway. Oh, look at that. Oh, that is awesome. That is over half the top 10 all under a blanket. Here comes Katie Martinez. Making it 3 wide for the lead. As more cars hit the wall. 3 by 3 in the front. Martinez looks like she's going to take the lead here. Into 1. Klein not giving up on that outside. Martinez has company under her. Klein got very close to the wall. I'm not sure if she hit it. Oh, she's way up the track. We saw that ended for Heelan. Into the wall goes Klein. Is the dream over for the Nissan team? The Klein Sisters Racing Team. Out to the lead goes Katie Martinez. Into second comes Aria Morin. Intense racing up at the front of this. Ooh, more 3 wide back here. It looks like that top car, Riley Pugster, is going to get clear of at least one of the cars. The other not so fortunate, as we have a female one too. Here's Conroy Rosario in third, trying to spoil that party. Aria Morin, I wasn't even sure if she was going to be here this week. Now looking for the lead. She'll take it. Still side by side between the ladies. But now they got company. There's Meluetta popping in the frame. There's John Smith. Ooh, as that 25 dropped below minimum speed. No, he's still holding. They've kind of set it around the 185 marker. But he's mostly staying out of the preferred lane. So good on John Smith. As now back up to the front, more side by side. Morin's lead doesn't last long because here comes Rosario. 2 by 2 by 2. Proper speedway racing here. Up comes the 21. Franco needing a good run after his boss man crashes out in a hard crash. Three wide for second place. Looks like it'll be 3 wide for third place here soon. No. Not quite. Look at the 65 go. To have your first 2 wins not only be the first 2 wins of the season, but she's Floridian too. That would truly establish her. As now through 3 and 4. Looks like that 21's got a bit of a lead on him. The more they fight like that, the more of a lead he will get. Guess they're done fighting now. Here's Marin. Oh, into the wall! Martinez and Melueta came into contact, nearly leading to disaster down the front straightaway. Very close call. Now they're looking at 3 wide again, perhaps. Can we get a green flag pit cycle out of this? I believe they're coming up on a few lappers. These are the more damaged cars from earlier. They're nowhere close, never mind. I heard another engine noise through the camera. As Matique Plutonium making her way back up here. I think that's it. I don't know. Matique in the lead. Much more thinned out kind of racing now. Tires are worn. Drivers are sliding into the wall every lap. Big fall for the 72. Down the pits we go. We have stops. Our leaders are the first ones. Looks like some of the more damaged cars from that wreck came down too. Now it's Rossetti. He's leading, and it looks like he'll be pitting, along with Melueta. 17 actually holds the fastest lap now, and there's Max Hansen leading. Through 3 and 4, I think Hansen's gonna throw it down pit road this lap, so is second place. Down comes Smith. And it looks like Marin's coming off. Does look like Marin's gonna come off with a big lead, too. Or at least decent sized. Ooh, I don't think she is gonna be leading. Unless these are the lappers. Arya is shown second. But I think Hansen's coming off pit road now, so Arya Marin will take the lead. Ooh, must have been a bad stop for Jones. Big fall off. And the caution's out! Caution comes out just at the end of pit cycles. And it looks like the 2 will win out from it. Oh, they're gonna go back down pit road here soon, aren't they? Looks like it. Trying to make sure they have just that little bit more of fuel so they can make it to the end. No, they're staying out. I don't know. I think you'd pit if you're closer to the back, personally. But I'm a commentator, not a crew chief. So we're gonna go get you that replay. Well, here's the cause of the caution. The 17 of Pugster lost his brakes. And simply just coasted to a stop, did not feel safe getting back around to the pits. A smart decision for that 17. But that's gonna stop him on track, and that's gonna bring out a yellow. Very unfortunate for the 17, but hey, it's better than if he would have just crashed it off into turn 1. Or, God forbid, hit a pit crew. Welcome back as the number 2's just been waved around. This is Damien Ernst, who must have had a major issue on pit road. He is down to 30th and a lap down. That is tough for that driver. But the top 10 goes Arya Marin, then Franca Rossetti, Katie Martinez, Mutzi Plutonium, Caden Morgan, and then Liz Bandicoot, Jonah Burridge, Caden Lemon, Garden Dale, and Michael Heelan. There's the rest of them. 17 was the fastest car on the track last time we checked the leaderboard. Yeah, that's fastest lap number 17, but that is meaningless now. We missed it. 56 blows a valve. That'll end her day as well. Three laps down for the 17. Was contending for the win. That is tough. Hey, you ready to watch them race it out for the next 20 or so laps? I am. I don't exactly have a cold beer to call the action with, but this iced tea will do. Down the back straightaway, they're going to double up into turn 3. It's going to be Morin and Rossetti. That'd be a great comeback for Arya Morin. Missed the race last weekend. Come back this weekend and win it. Or will Katie Martinez go 2 in a row and not let anyone else have any wins? Green flag is back in the air. We are racing once again. Oh, Marin was sleeping hard on that start. That 23 got well out there. 65. Trying to make a 3-wide move, not quite going to get there. There's Caden Morgan. Flipped over in the duels. Now also going for a win. Oh, nearly 4 wide. Martinez got caught in an awkward spot. That nearly wrecked Marin. She's going to try to drive away with this lead. Here comes Katie. To the inside. 20 laps to go. This has been a long but thrilling race. And now Katie Martinez trying to claim it for herself again. That would be a statement. But they will not let her have it easy. As now to the inside. Here comes Protonium. And Protonium's gonna get passed up almost immediately, but they'll lead that lap. Rossetti low. Rossetti looks like he's gonna get that lead off of 2. Though that ally car is holding tough. Rossetti clears. Side by side behind him. Katie Martinez wants this win. That will be a hell of a statement. Oh, sketchy back there. 3 wide right behind them. Here they come. What a thrilling 2 races to open the first ever season with. More 3 wide into the wall. A little too much out of it for Jonah Burridge. Here's Tina Klein trying to climb back into this. She was up there early. Looks like she's gotten her damage fixed. Oh, she's going to make it 4 wide. For a brief moment, and now it looks like lemons in the wall. Here comes Klein. Battling all over the track. Now we have 3 wide up here once again. Way out in front is the number 23. Or 21, rather. Great run for that driver. While his boss man might have concern of any possible injuries. 65 running him down. Martinez looking for that second win. That'll be great for her. Rossetti looking for his first. And they got plenty of real estate to work with. Though nothing is guaranteed. Martinez, slowly but surely, creeping to that bumper. Right there in the 21's draft. This is why this track was the season finale for NASCAR for the longest time. Races like this. Here comes Martinez. A second up on the rest of the field are these two. It's going to be settled between them. For now, at least. It's just going to be a duel 1v1. But don't take your eyes off that 53. Here she comes. And it looks like she's going to clear for the lead here. Into 3 and 4, Martinez is clear. Trying to get that high side to work, not going to work for the 21. Now passing them's one thing, hanging on for it is another. The 65 out in that clean air. What can the 21 do as the laps wind down? 5 to go. Is that 5 to go? No. A little over 5 to go. 7 to go. Close enough. Back to the inside comes the 21. Looks like he'll clear. Not quite. Your 65 can't really afford to just put it in the wall trying to push too hard for this. She's got to let him go and try to reevaluate her moves. But there is a car lurking. That is Gardendale. Garden looking to steal it from both of them. Back to the inside. Oh, Garden's going to get passed up instead. No. Actually, I confused that for another battle behind them. Gardendale is there. Garden is there. A 2-horse race becomes 3. Gardendale, the number 53, right there. They're going to get up to him. They are if that 21 hangs on the 65's inside. 4 to go. Garden's going to take it from both of them here soon. Couple stubborn drivers not wanting to give up their real estate. Here comes Gardendale. Garden's got to send it in there. Martinez is clear. Look at this piece of defensive driving from that target car. Here she comes. Off of 4. She's got 2 laps to hang on and 2 cars going side by side. Martinez trying to hold on, but she's got a lapper in front of her. Here comes Dale. Sends it in. 1 lap to go for Gardendale. Smith gonna play a factor. Off 2. Martinez held up. Off of 4. Gardendale. And I cannot imagine Katie Martinez is too pleased with that 25. Good rebound for Tina Klein. And a good run for Cameron. Good rebound as well. If I am Katie Martinez, I am pissed. That 25 holds her up on the last lap, and she loses because of it. Though it is debatable whether or not she would have gotten back to the inside. The fact of the matter is, that took away any chance she had. So let's go looking at the finishing results, rather. Gardendale wins the race. 2nd place for Rossetti. 3rd for Martinez. 4th for Klein. 5th Cameron. 6th Plutonium. Rotfield, Ayers, Young, Hansen, Card, Rosario, Morin, Meluetta, Jones, Burridge, Boback Fox, Cathari, Bandicoot, and Kronhoff. What a race. Then you see back to the lap cars, and then back to the DNFs. Race with a little bit of everything today. Excitement for the fans. And excitement for us in the booth. As there is the victorious number 53. Man, these people in their celebrations, they seem to really like hitting walls at least once. Gardendale has every right to celebrate. Big win for that 53. Last lap pass. 25 or not. I just can't imagine Katie's too happy. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. This was an exciting race to call, an exciting race to watch, and I hope you felt the same way. The next race, if I'm looking at my schedule right here, is... The next race for the Cup Series is Sonoma. Interesting. And I am hearing a little rumor that it's not going to be what anyone's expecting. So we'll have to watch out for that. But in the meantime, I will see you guys later.